Hello guys, welcome to another PK TV Productions. This is the LG Watch Urbane. So this is it in its goodness. This is obviously the Korean model, as I got this pretty much because it was cheaper in a lot of ways. So this is the Urbane here, as you can see, in stainless steel silver, with its genuine leather strap there, as you can see right there, which I will be exchanging for a new strap because I don't like the leather bands that come with the LG watches in general, because they're just not good to be honest. So that's the side there. You can see the heart rate band, so you see various other settings in there. Let's see what else is in the box. So there's a few things in here. So we've got, obviously, the first little brown box has, if I can get that out. Alright, so we've got the charging cradle in there. So this is the charging cradle. Obviously it's magnetic, as far as I'm aware, so it pretty much connects like the LG G Watch R did. There's a micro USB cable as well. Let's see what else we have in this brown box. Also, for the price you pay for this particular watch, you're not exactly getting a quality box, let's put it that way. But let's take a look at what else we get here. So we've got obviously the charger, which happens to be one of those, I think, Korean charger. No, it might be Chinese charger, not sure. Yeah, I think this was a Korean model. I don't know. It was one model. That's all I know. It might be a European model. Who knows? So if we go in here, we've got, if I can get out the last one, it's a whole bunch of manuals and stuff like that. Not very interesting, obviously. It's just manuals. It's not a big deal or anything like that. So let's take a look at the watch itself, the LG Urbane. Alright, here it is. So it's a stainless steel design. It's got your Gorilla Glass 3 on the front there, and now it's powered on. Alright, as you can see right there, while that's booting up, so essentially you got your stainless steel frame here. The entire body, except for the back, I believe, is not 100% stainless steel, but it's pretty much there. There's a stainless steel button. There's the charging dock there. We've got our water resistance, obviously the heart rate monitor. There's the two microphones, obviously, for your voice activation. There's the leather strap there. That's pretty much a lot to do with it. There's not really much else I can tell you about it, besides it running Android Wear 5.1.1 out of the box. So here it is right next to a Moto 360 metal version, as you can see right there. This is the metal version of the Moto 360 right next to it. It's a bit chunky, obviously, but the Moto 360 looks like it's a bit more thicker. So it looks more like a watch, as most people say. So this is obviously the startup sequence. So I'm going to select my language, which happens to be English or Australian, but I have to use UK. That's the closest thing to Australian. So let's hook it up to the charger. It's asking me to hook up to the charger so I can connect it to. Alright, so now all I need is my phone to connect this up. I'll set all this up and we'll see how we go. Cheers. Right, so this is the LG Urbane. So this is obviously the wristband I actually went with. This is a stainless steel metal with a deployment clasp, or a butterfly clasp as they call it. Right there, this is a 22mm. You can get these from eBay, as far as I'm aware. They cost around £27 or something around that. That's about 60 Australian dollars. So it is actually a very good quality stainless steel band. The one thing I got it for is because I like the deployment style bracelets. So very nice indeed. So you can see right there it is in all its glory. Yes, I'm aware there's plastic still on it. I will get to that. But this is essentially it. I've got it here right next to a stainless steel Apple Watch, as you can see right there, right next to it. Screen, really nice. Weight, well, depending on the strap. Obviously this is a heavy strap, so it's a bit weighty. Same with this, it's very weighty, but you can see the differences here. They are pretty unique indeed. About the same thickness. Actually, this is more thicker. But you're looking at a pretty damn good form factor. The only difference is quality here. So we're looking at, you know, a sapphire crystal screen as opposed to just a plain old Gorilla Glass one over here. So we can't really compare the two. And we've got, you know, a traditional link band where you need actual tools to get it out, whereas this is just a push button to take it out, as well as the links push button to add it. It's pretty much toolless. And then you've got things like a digital crown, which helps you scroll and that type of stuff. That goes to your friend stuff. So if I was going in here, I could go into, say, could roll up and down like so. As you can see right there, I can go up and down. Pretty much stuff like that. It's really, you know, a digital crown. But okay, so this is the Urbane. Obviously, as you can see right there, it doesn't have quite the same amount of features. As you can see, it's got a crown on the side here, but it's really just for a push button experience. It really just gets you stuff like turning it off into sleep mode, and if you hold it down, it gets you into settings, that type of stuff. It doesn't really have a lot of purpose. Most of it is to do with this, but one thing I do like is obviously the gesture feature that you got. If you're looking at certain things, you can possibly, if I can get it to work, obviously, there we go. You gotta really yank it. So you can pretty much see your notifications come through like so. You can also do it normally, very much so, but this is 5.1.1, so this is the latest, greatest version of Android Wear, at least on this video. Screen is really nice, so it's very easy to go in and out of the menus, as you can see right there. Very nice indeed. The brightness mode is really good. If you really need to have a boost, it'll max out your brightness. So you can see what's going on, because this doesn't have an ambient light sensor like the Moto 360. So if we look at multiple things here, we've got LG Pulse. That's a third-party app you have to download from the Play Store to get that app. We've got, you know, all the applications in here, as you can see right there. You can make calls and stuff like that very easily. Settings, obviously, you got your brightness, you got your change watch, your font size, your wrist gestures that I showed you, you got your Wi-Fi settings. It'll connect automatically when you're away. See right there, so it goes and authenticates and connects to your Wi-Fi, as you can see right there. So if you need notifications on the go and you're away from your phone, you can pretty much get all that stuff come to you. So you got Bluetooth devices you can connect to, like your headphones or anything like that. Always on mode, you've got your accessibility, screen lock, which is pretty useless to be honest, and pretty annoying too. Also you got airplane mode and all that sort of crap. You got many watch faces here, but none of these are customizable obviously, but you can pretty much choose from any one you want just by holding down and obviously choosing. You can obviously download third-party ones, which I have in here as well, but there is so many watch faces here, as you can see right there. But it's fairly simple. You open her up and you choose whatever you want, and it just changes it, as you can see right there. So I've got priority mode on there, which I don't want, so I'm just gonna go all notifications. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Very nice design. Obviously I'm going to try out how good this is. So pretty much it fits on your wrist like that. Very nice weighted, very nice watch. So I'll do more on this later. So this is the LG Urbane, the stainless steel, or fully stainless steel one. And I'll give you more on this later. Cheers.